Dawson's Estate Agents. Hundreds of fantastic properties.
1.
Two-bedroom terraced house for sale, ideal as a first house. Situated in the middle of a row of terraced houses. Has double glazing on most windows. Small back garden. Near bus stop and railway station. £99,950.
2.
Two-bedroom apartment for sale. This apartment is fully furnished and both bedrooms have fitted wardrobes. The building has underground parking, a gym and a large swimming pool. A couple of minutes' walk from the city centre and shops. Approximately £139,000.
3.
3-bedroom semi-detached for sale. A great opportunity to buy a well-proportioned 3-bedroom semi-detached family residence. Has a fantastic open-plan kitchen. Close to good schools. Has gas central heating and garage. £121,995. 4.
Thatched cottage. A new 4-bedroom cottage in the picturesque village of Sherton Abbas. Beautiful front and back garden. The main bedroom has an ensuite bathroom. £369,950.
5.
4-bedroom bungalow for sale. Recently modernised and extended semi-detached bungalow. Has large back garden and small front garden. Double glazing on all windows. Has a fitted kitchen. Offers over £400,000.
6.
Two-bedroom houseboat on River Thames. A rare opportunity to buy a houseboat in the exclusive area of Chelsea in London. Built in 2003, the boat offers views of the river and has a large open-plan reception area. Price around £845,000. Hi Sarah, how's your new house?
Hi, Anna. To be honest, at the beginning, it was an absolute disaster.
Really? Why?
Well, the house was built in 1908, so the structure was really old.
Oh no, that sounds dangerous.
It was, but only at the beginning. When we bought the house, we decided to modernise it. First, we changed the windows and the kitchen, so now they're new. We paid less than £25,000 to do that. Luckily, the electrical installation was fine, so we didn't need a new one.
Ah, you have changed the whole house. It's like a new one.
Yes, it is. We were lucky because we got a good price because of the housing crash.
One.
She was born in 1909.
2.
It measures 0.921 centimetres.
3.
It's 4 degrees below zero outside.
4.
Chelsea beat Manchester 3-0.
5.
The walls are exactly 3.05 metres high.
6.
My phone number is 603-0095. Darren, what do you think is the most important point to consider when you buy a house?
I think the first question to ask is, do I really want to buy a house?
Why do you say that?
Well, you have a lot more responsibilities when you have your own house. And when there are problems, blocked drains, bad wiring and so on, you have to solve them.
I see.
You also need to ask, how long am I going to live here? If you're going to live in a house for less than 5 years, I don't think it's a good idea to buy.
OK, that's very clear. Any other advice?
Well, this sounds very obvious, but don't buy a house that is too expensive for you. You need to be realistic.
But how much is too expensive?
Well, the general rule is that a house shouldn't be more than 3 times your annual salary.
I see. Do you have a final point that you would like to mention?
Yes. You also need to investigate the price of similar houses in the area. You really need to become an expert in this. If you are, you won't pay too much when you buy your house.
1.
8. At.
2.
her, here,
3,
bit, bite,
4,
hope, hop,
5,
us, use,
hat, hate, pet, Pete, sit, sight, not, note, cut, cute.
The good times have gone. Coyle Crescent is a residential area about 20 miles south of Belfast, the capital of Northern Ireland. It consists of just over 30 family homes. However, only a couple of them are occupied. The rest are completely empty. It is a depressing place to visit. The roads are in poor condition, there is rubbish and broken glass everywhere, and there are no shops. The two families living in Coyle Crescent are desperate to leave. However, they can't, because no one wants to buy their houses. "I hate living here. I've lost all hope," says one of the residents. Unfortunately, Coyle Crescent is not the only black spot on the Northern Ireland housing market. There are currently over 5,000 empty properties in the country. Like many other places in Europe, Northern Ireland had a very big housing bubble at the beginning of the 21st century. But the bubble suddenly burst a few years ago. Gerald McGrath suffered the full effects of this housing crash. He used to be a wealthy property speculator, but now he has under £1,000 in the bank. In the good times, he bought hundreds of houses and then sold them immediately at a higher price, a practice called flipping. It seemed like an easy way to make money, and it was, but only for a few years. Mr. McGrath wasn't the only person who made bad decisions during the housing bubble. As he says, the banks went crazy. They were giving thousands of pounds to people who didn't even have jobs. You know, £400,000 was not a high price for a house in those days. Now you could buy a palace with that money.
Well, we've seen dozens of houses now, so it's time to decide. Which one did you like the most?
The small apartment we saw was nice. It's fully furnished and I love the fitted wardrobes. It's also quite cheap, just over £100,000.
Yes, but what about when we have children? It's much too small. Besides, it was built in 1965, and you know how much I hate 1960s architecture.
Oh, I guess you're right. OK then, which one was your favourite?
Well, how about the semi-detached house on Ripley Road? It's got a big back garden, and it's got a fitted kitchen too. It was built in 2005, so it's practically new.
The house is nice, but I think the neighbourhood isn't very safe. And the owners are asking £320,000. That's too much money for a dangerous area. Besides, I want to live somewhere special.
Somewhere special? Well, how about the thatched cottage? The open-plan kitchen is amazing. It's very pretty, and we've always dreamed of living in the countryside. It's so beautiful.
You don't think the house is too old? It was built in 1880, you know.
But the entire house has been completely modernised. I thought you loved it.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do love it. And £270,000 is a great price. It's perfect. One.
What's the temperature like today?
It's 7 degrees below zero.
2.
When was Cary Grant born?
He was born in 1904.
3.
What's your phone number?
It's 020-740-45.
Is that 020-740-45?
That's right. 4.
May I have your credit card number, please?
It's 201 073 800 034950.
That's 201 073 800 034950.
5.
How many kilometres are in a mile?
1.609344.
1.
We'd like to buy a flat in a building with more than one floor and a swimming pool.
2.
This is a great opportunity to buy a well-proportioned, 3-bedroom, semi-detached family residence.
3.
This apartment is fully furnished and both bedrooms have fitted wardrobes.
4.
It's situated in the middle of a row of terraced houses and has a small back garden. 1.
We're looking for a big house with a back garden that's close to the city centre.
2.
It has a fitted kitchen and double glazing on most windows.
3.
The other day, while I was in London, I saw a houseboat for sale.
4.
It has gas central heating and a garage.